Hi all, welcome to the forest. This is a reading for the sign of Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Anything or nothing. If you just want to like, share, subscribe, that'd be awesome. Today I'll be drawing some cards looking at where you are currently on your path and where you want to be. And then I'll be asking our guides and the elements, the forces of good out there, all those energies on your side to come be with me and be with us during this reading and let us know what they see ahead to help guide us. Whether that is in love, work, relationships, whatever, we'll figure it out. And then I'll also be drawing a card for balance, focusing on the element to help get you through it or vibe to it or whatever. And all the cards are pre-shuffled and saged. And these are the ones that wanted to come up for your sign today. I definitely felt like there were some cats that wanted to come say hi to you. So we'll see what we have here for the sign of Gemini. Sun, Moon, Rising. So you travel through this starry, cold night here towards the end of November. Alright. What do we have for Gemini? Ooh, we have sleeping and desiring balance. I mean, I don't blame ya. That sounds pretty nice to me. Sleeping and balance. Might be that you've been very busy lately. And you know what? That makes sense. Alright. What else do we have for Gemini? I felt like these animals also wanted to come and say hi. Alright, what do we have for Gemini along their path today? Through the air, water, through our air. And I think that they probably work with the earth signs to manifest into creatures with wings. What else do we have for Gemini? Alright, so we have hummingbird and white stag. So hummingbird is about miracles. It's about being joyful, having positivity. It's about being energetic, spreading miracles. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. And then we also have with the white stag protector. You're an old soul. Your best friend is nature. Use your intuition. Awaken that powerful force within you. Create blessings with your magic. Oh wow. So we have a card about creating miracles and being positive and loving, and then another card about being a protector, listening to your intuition, listening to those divine forces around you. Wow. All right, and then today I felt like these decks wanted to be used, so I'm going to do this one for where you want to be and this one for most of it. Do a quick shuffle here. Hey, maybe you'll even be getting some intense dreams while you're sleeping. With that white stag there. You might be feeling a lot of forces from the universe. Maybe opening your third eye. Seeing some good things ahead in the future. Alright, what do we have for Gemini? Where is Gemini on their path right now? Teachers are saying, listen to your intuition. Expect good things, that you are that light bringer and that happy person that when you come in a room, everyone's like, oh wow, it's Gemini. So right now on your path, we have the Ten of Swords, the Two of Wands, and the Six of Wands. I feel like you're feeling really good about letting things go, or at least you were. You might not be as certain of it right now. we'll keep going, but I mean, with these cards for sure, there's some indecision there. There's some thoughts that have been going on that are not so good. Maybe some things from the past that have been resurfacing that, had you not feeling the best, not thinking the best, that you had to let go and get over. And you were feeling good about that, like maybe, you did that, you had something going on that was working out pretty well. These thoughts were keeping you from enjoying it, I feel like. We'll keep going. All right. Where does Gemini want to be? 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 Kitties! Sorry, my kitty's being naughty over there. So we have, sorry, the Two of Swords. Again, wow, the Seven of Cups and the Hermit. So you want some time to think about this. I mean, that's actually really good. That's really mature. I'm really very impressed by that. Okay. Is there anything else you want to tell me about where Gemini wants to be? All right, leave that there for now. And then how do we get there? Where does Gemini want to be? I feel like you know that there are these thoughts still that are still kind of bothering you, like you still have some indecision. Like even though you're trying to let go of these things that happened before, they're still bothering you. But I feel like I mean, you don't want them to be, obviously no one wants things bothering them or whatever. I feel like the Hermit is here. It's like you, ooh, I like these, ones that came out so far. I feel like that's kind of like your way of, going within to find that inner truth because you know something's unbalanced and you want to balance it out again. You want to take a minute to make sure that I want to say it, like I almost want to say you might even be enjoying being able to like look back at some things that happened in the past without I don't know, feeling bad about it, but I feel like these are things that they do make you feel bad and they do get in your head about it, but like I don't know why. Like I feel maybe maybe it's kind of like one of those things like where maybe with the holidays and whatever going on around, it could be that it's triggering some things for you where you're kind of like in your head about things from the past. And maybe they're even like good things, but at the same time they're not really helping you right now, you know? Because I feel like they're not, I don't know, like hurting you per se. So, because we also, I'm not getting to anything really bad. Like, I don't feel like anything too terrible is going on. I know there's like a lot of signs, but alright, we'll see what else there is. So for on your journey, we have the Emperor, the Empress, the Hangman, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Page of Wands. Wow, the Emperor and the Empress. Yeah, like I was feeling like you have some good energies, but also like you are having trouble letting go of something. I don't know if it's maybe something like you thought you had let go and like you were like, yeah, I'm in the clear, like I can go on, move on, and do this thing, and like you kind of realize later maybe not so much, you know? Maybe it is still kind of bothering you. It could just be that you're at this point where those things that were bothering you, maybe, I mean, it could just be too that you have cycled out of them and you're done with it and you're like ready to move on and you're like, yes, I did do the thing, but you still want to be able to have options like in your life. And maybe you even do want to still have that option of what you had in the past. But the thing is, with these cards that you have in your future that you want, these are all cards of just kind of um, pretending that you're looking at the truth when you're not really looking at the truth. So that's kind of why I kind of am just like this. My vibe right now is just a little frustrated at you guys because I see you trying really hard to work on yourself and work on the situation, and then I kind of almost feel like did you did you think maybe the work was all done but it wasn't, and then you kind of were just like, but I did so much work, we're just gonna be done with it now, kind of a thing. But it's kind of not, because you still want to be able to kind of like look back at those things and you know maybe they're not the healthiest of things. And I feel like you do know that. I mean, it might just be nothing more than like nostalgia. Are you kind of wishing things were different? But I feel like you kind of also know what that with all the good things you have going on around you now and all the hard work you put in, that it's not really worth it. It's not really worth lying to yourself or whatever. Um, because along your journey with all these like cards of abundance and like going forward and taking authority and taking the lead, and you've seen things, you're seeing things differently, and you're putting a lot into this new future, into this new path. But then you get there and you're still blindfolded. I mean, in the ones in the beginning, I mean, he's looking away even though he's victorious, and he's probably looking around like, to say thank you or whatnot to his friends and comrades that helped him get there. And he's kind of just sitting there and strategizing, and the Two of Wands is all about possibilities and balance, and sometimes that can be a struggle, but sometimes it can also create something really amazing. It's really kind of like how you take it or what you do with it. It's this brand new energy. Um, and in this one, he's sitting with this world in his lap, and the Two Wands are sitting there with him, and it's like he's taking a pause before he goes out and does the next thing. But in this one, he's just sitting there, and he's very calm and he's stern. I feel like he has a lot of responsibility, and he's taking it very seriously. And I feel like I'm taking this reading very seriously. I'm sorry if I sound like that, but I mean, it shows up again, it shows up here too in a totally different way. And this one, she's blindfolded and her arms are crossed in front of her, and there are these swords. And it's like one of those situations where she's just hanging out. She's not really bothered. She's serene. She's a lot less stern than in the other one. I mean, there's a bird flying behind her. She's not, I mean, either of them are looking at their emotions. And I feel like the only time you really even see your emotions in this whole reading is when you're looking at the past, but you do have things here to be happy about it. And I'm not sure, it just kind of, you know, I'm sorry if maybe it seems like the things that were in the past were the happy things, or maybe there are things in the past that are preventing you from enjoying your happiness now, like those little nagging things, like, you know, that don't quite sit with you, that maybe you haven't let go yet. Maybe people you haven't let go yet that kind of just, pop up once in a while, And I feel like with all these cards here along your path, with the Ten of Pentacles and the Empress, like I do feel like there's a lot going on around you that is really good and really happy. And that is what's keeping you going, keeping you motivated. Like, um, and I guess that's why I'm not like super. I guess I'm more worried about like how you are mentally than what's going on around you, because I feel like what's going on around you is actually really, really good, and that's kind of like what's supporting you and keeping you going. And I feel like this is your energy and this is the path you're taking. Like you're on a path somewhere. You're maybe even with somebody. I mean, this is amazing energy. Whatever you're doing right now, like this is your ultimate happiness, your ultimate dream. This is like, you know, your Prince Charming came riding up and stole you away to his castle, and you're just like, oh my God, my whole world is upside down and it's amazing and I love it and I can't believe this just happened. And but then you're just like, oh my God, but like what did I leave behind? Kind of, or what am I going to really do now? Or and I kind of like feel like that those weights and those burdens, even though things are really good, I feel like you are still trying to let them go. You are still trying to work through some things, but you're getting there. And I feel like you've done a really good job so far. And I feel like you've been cycling through this, and maybe you've done the thing where you've thought through the thought processes and let a bunch of stuff go already. And like you do have a lot to already be super happy and excited about and proud of yourself for. You are victorious here along the way. You have things to be happy about, and these things that are coming back to kind of like haunt you or make you be in your head about things or be uncertain. You're taking that time to stop and look at them and see things differently. And I feel like with some of these cards here, they're saying that there are other people around you too. So maybe, stop and just take a minute, check in with everybody, check in with yourself, make sure everything's still good. Even with the Hangman here, I feel like this moved fast with all the wands. I feel like the Hangman is more like you in your mind, thinking about things or trying to like reassess the situation. I mean, it might be too that things are just that different for you. Maybe if they did move faster, you want to slow down so you can think about these things, especially with the Hermit in your future there. You might just be at that point where, like you're in this emperor mode, this empress mode, and things are looking great and amazing and everything's wonderful, and you need that moment that, or even longer maybe, to stop and think about things, make sure you are really where you want to be, and maybe go back and try to like make sure that this victory is for real. It is certain that you did let go of the things that you needed to let go in order to keep on with this beautiful energy, in order to, you know, let go of these things that keep you in your head, that keep you indecisive, the things that keep you looking back and not feeling as good about the things in the future. Because I feel like, the things in the future are amazing and they are good. But I do feel like you want to take a moment, you want to think about things. Maybe even, pray, or, I feel like that's you looking at these like shining, okay, like literally physically with these cards, like he's shining this light on these things. Like this lady, she's wearing a mask. If he shines this light here, you're gonna be able to see her, see what's behind that mask. And even she's already taken it down, it's hiding her face, so you can't see her, she can't really see what's there. She's remembering things how she remembered them, not what's really there. And he's going to take this. You're going to take this inner knowing, and you're going to shine that light on this situation. You're going to illuminate the truth. You're not going to be indecisive. You're going to make that decision. You're going to be balanced. And, you're in this beautiful emperor, empress mode where everything is coming together. you know I mean, this is actually really, really nice. Sorry if I got serious there. I guess I felt it was just a serious reading. But I do really like this. I really do. You are being a badass. You really are. So just keep doing you, you know. You are a manifester. This is what you do. And I like that you are stopping to take a look at these things that are hard to look at. You know, how, yeah, you know. Even if you're kind of resisting it, even if you don't want to, even if you want to be able to not look at it, you're here, you're hearing this, or, or, you know, I'm sure even if you're not here, you're listening to this, it's going to pop up, you know, with the Hermit there. That's a major arcana card. That's something that's going to happen. Okay. So I was asking it what to lean on if you needed like a card. I don't think I said it out loud, but I was thinking, okay, I was asking it for a card to lean on or vibe with to kind of like help you on this journey. If you needed one, like what element? And we have 3 cards of Pentacles, so 3 cards of Earth sign. We have the 4, the 6, and the 10. I mean, this is a really nice progression. And I feel like this is you taking your time and making sure that things are balanced and even, and um, asking for help if you need it. You know, it might even be receiving help. It might be, you know, I mean, and then we have the Ten of Pentacles again. People, look at that. Oh my gosh. So yeah, definitely keep focusing on that, you know. If you want to illuminate these truths, that's wonderful, that's amazing. But also don't lose sight of what you have going on. I don't think you will. I don't think you can, honestly, with all these forces going on, you know. But if you need something to lean on, if you're starting to feel like it's getting to be too much, um, focus on that earth energy, that steady, solid, this is what I love, this is what I do, this is what I'm putting my time into, this is what's going to work, this is what I'm working towards. Just lean on that. You got this. All right, I'll talk to you later. Bye.